Hello, my name is Denise Yezbak Moore, and today I am creating with John Bead. John Bead is a Preciosa crystal platinum distributor and a well-known wholesale company turning 70 this year. Today's DIY jewelry making project features my Mandala pendant necklace. The tools and supplies you will need to create this necklace are wire cutters, round nose pliers, chain nose pliers. All of our crystals are Preciosa crystals. 6mm bicone Caribbean C AB, 3mm jet AB, 3mm tanzanite AB, 4mm fuchsia AB, 6mm peridot AB, and aqua Bohemian AB, 3mm. We will also be using 8mm jump rings, a 10mm jump ring, small link chain, a lobster clasp, and head pins. Our wire gauge size is 20 gauge. A complete list of the jewelry making supplies and beads along with printable PDF instructions can be found on blog.johnbead.com. Starting off, we're going to cut a 1 4 inch length of 20 gauge wire. It's approximately 2 of my fingers, so I'm just going to come down and cut the length of wire. Now we are going to form a simple loop. Placing my chain nose pliers, I'm going to make a bend in the wire. Grabbing our round nose pliers, we are just going to twist the wire towards us to form a simple loop. Onto the wire, we're going to string a fuchsia, tanzanite, Caribbean C, and a jet bead. Holding all the beads tightly, we're going to bend that wire to the side and trim off that little end. Using our round nose pliers, we are twisting the wire towards us to form a simple loop. You are going to repeat this process 6 times for a total of 7 connectors. On the second connector, you are going to string a fuchsia, peridot, aqua, and jet bead. We are going to bend the wire down and trim off that little end. Grabbing our round nose pliers, we are just going to twist the wire towards us to form a simple loop. You are going to repeat this process 6 times for a total of 7 connectors. I just grabbed my 10mm jump ring. This is how you open and close the jump ring. I'm attaching an 8mm jump ring to use as a guide. And then we're going to string with the fuchsia at the top, Caribbean C, fuchsia at the top, peridot, Caribbean C, fuchsia at the top, peridot, fuchsia at the top. Repeat this process until all of your connectors are on your jump ring. Now that all of my connectors are on my jump ring, I'm just going to close the jump ring. You can see our pendant is starting to take shape. Make sure you lay it flat to make sure all of the fuchsia are around the jump ring. I just cut a 7-inch length of 20 gauge wire, and we are going to form a simple loop. Bend that wire down, grab our round nose pliers, bend the wire towards you to form a simple loop. I just strung a jet onto my wire. Starting on the left side of my jump ring spacer, I'm going to string my wire and bring it down. Stringing a jet, fuchsia and jet, move the wire down. Place it through the loop and bring it down. I just strung a jet fuchsia jet, so we're going to go to the next connector and string it through. I just strung another jet fuchsia jet. Next connector, string it through. You're going to repeat this process till you're all the way around to the other side. To save time, I'm going to go ahead and string the rest of the beads. Here's a little tip. You can see that I've strung a few of them. Push the wire from the end and then just kind of move the wire back. You want a little bit of the tail as you're going and have it shorter on this end. You can see I'm getting closer to the end, so I have quite a bit of wire on this side and just a little bit on the other side. So I'm just going to bend it, push it through, and then move that wire. I only have a couple of connectors left. We still have a length of this wire over here. This wire is smaller, and then I'm going to push it that way and pull it back. All of my connectors are now on the wire. We're going to string one jet at the end and start pushing our wire around. So we're going to come over and just kind of pull it. Making sure the crystals are tight around the edges. Crystals are nice and tight around the edges. This is the tricky part. You don't want to take tension off of this because the beads will move. So you're going to hold it and bend that wire. Now we're going to trim off that length. And we're going to form a simple loop by rolling the wire towards us. The loops are facing the wrong way, so we're just going to grab our chain nose pliers and give it a twist. And give it a twist. And then we're going to look at it. And just kind of tweak them a little bit till they get to the position that you want them to be in. Now I'm going to just remove my little spacer jump ring. So now we're going to form this little dangle bead. I just strung a peridot to the end of a head pin, and we are going to bend the head pin to the side, trim off that little end using our round nose pliers. We're moving the wire towards us to form a simple loop. Grabbing our 8mm jump ring, we're going to attach our little dangle, come back in, and close the jump ring. Now we're going to make this little connector piece for the chain. Cut about 1 inch of 20 gauge wire. We're making this little end part and we want that loop to be bigger. So I'm going to move down a little bit more than I normally do, bend that wire, come over to the larger part because this makes small loops. If you move over, the loops are bigger. And we're just going to roll the wire towards us to form a simple loop that's bigger. I just strung a fuchsia bead down to the end. I'm making my bend. Now I'm going to come over, trim off that little end, and I'm going to roll the wire towards me to form a simple loop. Open that loop, attach to the pendant, and close the loop. Cut whatever length of chain that you desire for your pendant necklace. I just attached my jump ring and my lobster clasp, and I'm closing my jump ring. Let's string the chain through the larger loop. I just attached my jump ring to the other side of the chain, and I am closing the loop. And there you have it, how to make my mandala pendant necklace. These would also be super cute in crystal and pearls as Christmas ornaments. We also have matching mandala earrings. These earrings will not have a tutorial, but we will have written PDF instructions on blog.johnbead.com. I love corresponding with beaders worldwide. If you have a comment or a question, leave a little note in the comment section and I will get back to you. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you next time.